welcome to Ekam IAS. I hope you are aware of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. So recently there was a news stating that the Snake Island, which was part of Ukraine, was captured by the Russian military force. But in today's news, there was an update that the Snake Island was recaptured by the Ukraine force from Russian military. I am Fatima Nasrin. In this session, we'll talk about the Snake Island. So Snake Island or Serpent Island. There is another Snake Island which is in Brazil, but this Snake Island is a European Snake Island. Okay, so the another name for Snake Island is Zimny Island. I hope that is the pronunciation. For the time being, let's call it Zimny Island. And it is a very small piece of land with a size less than 700 meter. And it is also called the X-shaped island, maybe because of the shape. I don't know how it is X, but I think this. So this is a image of the island. This is a Snake Island. Okay, so now let's see regarding the location of the Snake Island. Okay, so this Snake Island, see, this is the location. This is a Snake Island and it is located in the Black Sea. It is very close to the coastal area, that is around 35 kilometers away from the coastal area. This is the coast of Ukrainian coast, and it is just 35 kilometers away from the coast, and it is located, very important, it is located in Black Sea. And so there is an important river draining into this Black Sea which is called Danube River, very important river which we will study in the coming slides. And the river mouth, I hope you know what is a river mouth, where the river drain into a body, water body. So that is river mouth. So east of the mouth or river mouth of Danube, that is near this Snake Island, or this is where the Danube River drains into Black Sea. And also another important feature is that it is southwest to the port city of Odessa. So this is Odessa. It is a very important seaport of Ukraine. So I will suggest as a UPSC aspirant, when you see some places in news, especially for example this Snake Island, you have to know the location, especially if it is an island, then the corresponding sea, then the surrounding areas, then if there is an important river, then the features of the island. For example, in this case, we have an important port as well, Odessa port. So you have to know the importance of that port. Then the river, which we will study in the coming slides, Danube River, etc. So you have to follow every important areas associated with this place. Okay, we can't take any chance because this you will get to know once you start solving previous year question. So anyway, come back to the topic, Snake Island. So location, it is in the Black Sea, which is very close to the Ukrainian coast, and it is east of the mouth of the Danube River as well as southwest to the port city of Odessa. I hope this area is clear. Fine. Since the news is talking about the or mention about the Danube River, let's look about Danube River as well. Danube River, one of the important feature of Danube River is that it is the second longest river in Europe after the river Volga. See, this is the flow of Danube River. It starts from the Black Forest mountain of the western Germany and it starts flowing all the way through different countries like Austria, Romania, etc. And it reaches Ukraine and it flows or drains into the Black Sea where we have the Snake Island. Fine. So you have, since again we studied about Danube Island. Why? Because it was mentioned in the news. And the other important thing that you have to note from this article is that about related to Black Sea. Why? It is located in Black Sea. So you have to know Black Sea, the surrounding or the bordering countries, etc. Okay. So now let's see regarding Black Sea. So this is Black Sea. See the bordering countries. Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, Turkey. These are the bordering countries of Black Sea. Fine. In the north, we have north and northwest, we have Ukraine, north and northwest. Then Russia and Georgia here. Russia and Georgia to the east and Turkey to the south, as well as Bulgaria and Romania to the west. So keeping a map and studying the location, that will help you in remembering these countries, for a very long time. And also don't forget to revise. Okay, so we have seen the Black Sea and the bordering countries. Now let's see some of the important straits that are related to the Black Sea. What is straits? So straits are a narrow channel that connects two water bodies, bigger water bodies. That means, see, here is a Black Sea and here is a Sea of Marmara, and there is a small channel that connects these two seas. So that is called a strait. There is another strait which is Park Strait with India and Sri Lanka. So there are important straits that are coming in news. So you have to update all these straits by looking into the map. Okay, fine. So let's see the important straits related to Black Sea. Why we are studying about all these things? Because Black Sea was in news and UPSC have asked about the straits in the previous years. So that is why we are looking into it. So Black Sea and Sea of Marmara is connected by a strait called Bosphorus Strait. And this Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea is connected through a narrow strait called Dardanelles. Then there is another sea which is Sea of Azov with this strait called Strait of Kerch. So these are the important straits that are associated with the Black Sea. So we have seen the Black Sea and the bordering countries, and we have studied about the important straits associated with Black Sea. Now the news was the Russian capturing and the Ukrainian recapturing of the Snake Island. And why that is important? Because the Snake Island, which is located in Black Sea. So now let's see why Russia is so much interested in this Black Sea. Okay. So one of the primary reason is access to Mediterranean Sea. I'll show you. See, this is the Black Sea. This is Russia. If they have hold or they have control over Black Sea, then it is easy for them to have connection to or access to the Mediterranean Sea, which is below here. So that is why one of the reason of the Russian interest in Black Sea. Okay. Another reason is if they have control over Black Sea, it acts as a buffer between the NATO states as well from Russia. That is another reason. Okay, so first reason is access to Mediterranean Sea. Then it will act as a buffer between NATO from Russia. Then it is a gateway to the key market of Southern Europe. I hope you remember the map. Okay, I will show you again. So these are the major European countries. So if Russia has hold in this Black Sea, then it has access to all these European markets or European countries, thereby its market. So that is another reason. One was the access to the Mediterranean Sea. Then it acts as the buffer from the NATO from Russia. Then another thing is the access of market to these European countries. So the next reason for the Russian interest in Black Sea is cutting Ukrainian access, which means we'll go back to the map again. See, the only access of Ukraine to a sea is the Black Sea. If Russia has hold over this Black Sea, then whole Ukrainian access to this Black Sea, will be lost. So then Ukraine will be just a landlocked country, and the whole economy or market of the Ukraine can be controlled by Russia. So that is another reason for the Russian interest in Black Sea. So we have seen few reasons regarding Russian interest in Black Seas. We'll revise it once more. One is the Mediterranean Sea, the access to Mediterranean Sea, thereby the markets that or the countries that are bordering with the Mediterranean Sea, that is the African continent. then it acts as a strategic buffer between Russia and the NATO countries. Then it opens a gateway to the market of the southern European countries. Then it can by cutting access of Ukrainian access to the Black Sea, the Russia can have the autonomy or power of the Ukrainian market. So these are some of the reasons for the Russian interest in Black Sea. So why we discussed all these things? Because Snake Island was in news, and this Black Sea was in news because it is located in Black Sea, and why they fought for this Black Sea is that because of the importance of Black Sea. And also we studied or looked about the Danube River because it was also mentioned in the news. And also we have seen the geographical location and all the things regarding the Snake Island as well. I hope all the topics that we have discussed is clear for you. So this is a model question, a very easy question regarding today's topic. So try solving this question and write the answer in the comment section below. The answer as well as the explanation and the detailed material will be available in our Telegram channel. So go and check that, and the link to our Telegram channel will be given in the description below. So yeah, that is regarding today's video. So if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Happy preparation.